Hello, it's Sport the Money, and I am Bimbola Oyele. Jin-young shoots 66 to win the tour finale. Al Hakley's Afsha wins CAF goal of the season. Hamilton, Klopp, and Liverpool win awards. And lots more. After the break. Welcome to the show, and we begin in golf, where world number one female golfer Jin-young shot a final round 6 under par 66 to win the LPGA season finale CME Group Tour Championship in Florida by 5 shots. South Korea's Ko trailed her compatriot Kim Sei-young by a shot after Saturday's round pulled away from the pack with 5 birdies over the last 9 holes for under 18. Kim and Australia's Hannah Green, who also shot 67, finished tied second. This was Ko's 7th win on the LPGA Tour, earning her $1.1 million. The 25-year-old was last year's LPGA Player of the Year after winning Majors ANA Inspiration and the Evian Championship. Now, Saul Canelo Alvarez produced a near-flawless display to defeat Callum Smith and take the British fighter's WBA World super-middleweight title. The 30-year-old Mexican shone in Texas as he all but froze Smith out of 12 rounds with calculated pressures, spiteful punching, and evasive defensive work. 30-year-old Smith struggled to land anything heavy and was told by his corner he had one more round after a torrid night. He had admirably fought on, but lost to 119, 109, 119, 109, 117, 111 on the judges' cards. Alvarez, who has only one defeat on his record from 57 fights, also picked up the vacant WBC World super middleweight title, meaning he holds 2 of the 4 significant belts at 168 pounds. Quickly, let's just run through what could be the big fights that quite a number of people have been waiting for. A date has been set at the end of the day, and a price as well, after Eddie Hearn confirmed that the all-British heavyweight showdown between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury has been verbally agreed. The blockbuster bout is likely to take place between next May or June after a breakthrough in negotiations. Matchroom promoter Eddie Hearn admitted that minor issues need to be resolved before an official date is confirmed. It is said to be one of the biggest British showdowns ever, as the two giants go head-to-head to determine who will be crowned undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It is likely to be a 2-fight deal with a staggering £500 million, while the destination could be in the Middle East. AJ overcame his first obstacle by breezing past Kubrat Pulev last weekend, while Fury remains in a legal battle with Deontay Wilder over their failed trilogy of fights. Meet head-to-head to determine who will be crowned undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It is likely to be a 2-fight deal worth a staggering £500 million, while the destination could be in the Middle East. AJ overcome his first obstacle by breezing past Kubrat Pulev last weekend, while Fury remains in a legal battle with Deontay Wilder over their failed trilogy of fights. To athletics now, where Russia's 5-time world champion weightlifter and Olympic medalist Tatiana Kashirina has been temporarily suspended for an anti-doping rule violation. A report by Russian news agency TASS said 29-year-old Kashirina was suspended after the World Anti-Doping Agency took results of doping tests of Russian athletes between 2012 and 2015 from the Moscow laboratory during an investigation. She previously served a 2-year suspension from 2006 to 2008 for violating anti-doping rules, and her latest ban will prevent her from competing during the Games qualification period, which runs until April 2021. Katerina would have had to compete as a neutral as Russian athletes remain barred from major international events, including the Olympics, under the country's flag until 2022. Katerina won silver at the 2012 Olympics and 5 gold medals at the World Championships between 2010 and 2018. She was one of the favorites for a gold medal at next year's Tokyo Games. And in football now, Real Madrid beat Eibar to record a 4th straight La Liga win and keep pace with leaders Atletico. It is now 5 wins in a row for Real in all competitions, but they were made to work hard against Eibar despite their early dominance. Zinedine Zidane's side moved above second-placed Real Sociedad, but have played 2 games more than leaders Atletico, with the city rivals level on points. Atletico are away to Real Sociedad in a key game at the top on Tuesday, with Los Blancos facing Granada a day later. And in the UK, Conor Hazard was the shootout hero as Celtic defeated Hearts 4-3 on penalties to seal an historic quadruple treble. The game had finished 3-3 in normal time, but Celtic have now won a 12th successive trophy and rounded off an unprecedented quadruple treble with the 2019-2020 Scottish Cup victory, the last needed to complete last season's domestic set. And on a normal day, a 2-0 scoreline would be a convincing defeat, but does it prove the superiority of the winning side? Jose Mourinho, believes it doesn't after Tottenham Hotspur, his side, lost at home to Leicester City by that exact scoreline. Speaking after the game, Mourinho questioned the attitude of his players in the 2-0 defeat, describing it as concerning. Let's listen.
With the result, it looks like the opponent was totally in control, or the opponent was better than us, but that's not the reality. So our performance was not good, but the game was not like they deserved to win or we deserved to lose. I think in the end it was not a good game. It was a poor game. Serge was phenomenal against Liverpool. Phenomenal. Probably was our best player. And today he made this mistake. Did this mistake cost us the 3 points? I think it's unfair to say that because I would go in. If I have to go on individuals, I could go in other directions where the attitude was not the attitude that I like. So I have to be honest in my analysis of Serge. Is a mistake, but that's it.
Jose Mourinho there talking about the attitude of its players in that 2-0 defeat to Leicester City in the English Premier League. Now moving on, Rafael Lear scored the fastest goal in Serie A history as AC Milan netted after just 6 seconds of their victory at Sassuolo on Sunday. The 21-year-old Portuguese forward took Akan Calhanoglu's pass in his stride to stroke the unbeaten league leaders ahead virtually from the kickoff. Leao's goal beat the record of 8.9 seconds set by Piacenza Paolo Poggi against Fiorentina on the 2nd of December 2001. The win keeps Milan a point clear of rivals Inter, who beat Spezia 2-1. The goal was even quicker than the fastest strike in Premier League history, Shane Long's effort for Southampton after 7.69 seconds against Watford on the 23rd of April 2019. And on the African continent, Al Ahly's Mohamed Maghi, known by his nickname Afsha, has won the CAF 2019-2020 goal of the season. The goal was from his 86th minute winning strike in the final of the CAF Champions League match against fellow Egyptian club side Zamalek. Afsha's goal was selected after 1.2 million votes. And it was award night in England after Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton was voted BBC Sports Personality of the Year for the year 2020. Hamilton, who is one of F1's all-time great drivers, equaled Michael Schumacher's record of 7 world titles with his fourth consecutive championship in 2020. The 35-year-old from Stevenage also surpassed Schumacher's total of 91 Grand Prix wins. In a public vote, Liverpool captain Jordan Henderson finished second, while jockey Holly Doyle was third. Boxer Tyson Fury, England cricketer Stuart Broad, and snooker great Ronnie O'Sullivan were also shortlisted for the main award. In his acceptance speech, Hamilton urged everyone to stay safe during the pandemic.
I really want to say thank you for everyone that's called in and voted for me. I really wasn't expecting this, knowing that there's just so many great contenders. But I think we're all winners. And I really want to send a Merry Christmas to everyone. I know it's been such an unusual year, but all the frontline workers, all the children around the world, please try and stay positive through this difficult time. I'm sending everyone positivity. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
For the managers, Jurgen Klopp was named Coach of the Year and Liverpool Team of the Year at the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award. Klopp and his side were crowned 2019-2020 Premier League champions, ending the club's 30-year wait for a top-flight title. It was Liverpool's 19th top division title and their first since 1989-1990. In his acceptance speech, Klopp was a bit immodest, saying it was well-deserved because they did an incredible job.
Well, I think when you the coach of the team of the year becomes the coach of the year, then it says it all. I had an outstanding team on the pitch, obviously, and I have mentioned nearly all of them, but my coaching team is obviously the main reason why all the things work the way they work, and so I'm really happy. So usually you win a prize as a coach, as a football coach. This time, obviously, my contenders were from all different kind of sports. I never before won something like that. It's really nice. And on behalf of my coaches, I accept it, obviously, and take it home to Liverpool. Thank you very much.
Well, other award winners on the night were Helen Rollerson, who won the Helen Rollerson Award, won by Captain Sir Tom Moore. Expert Special Panel Award, Marcus Rashford took that one home. Unsung Hero was Sergeant Matt Ratana, Captain Tom Young Unsung Hero, Tobias Weller. Young Sports Personality of the Year was Andrea Spendolini Siriex. And, that's it for today. That's the show. The conversation continues on Twitter at Africa Biz Radio and online at www.africabusinessradio.com. Until our next episode, I'm Bimbola Aoyele. Keep winning.